Hey, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to be going over the best Borderlands 2 mods to have in 2024. There are also 5 bonus mods that didn't quite make the list at the end of the video. All the mods mentioned in this video will be linked in the description, as well as everything you need to run them. The first mod on this list is the Gib Save Editor, and this mod is the easiest to install out of everything else in this video. It allows you to edit character saves. Using Krieg as an example here, you can edit the character level, the money, iridium, seraph crystals, and torg tokens. You're able to unlock fast travels, and more importantly, you're able to add or change gear on your character, such as the element or part. The website this works best with is Loot Lemon, where you're able to copy any weapons code and put it into your character's backpack. Now, the first category of mods I'm talking about are mods that need Python SDK. I'll have a video in the description showing how to install this. The BL2 Eternal mod is the first mod in this category. This mod adds in 2 features from Doom Eternal. You now have the ability to dash mid-air whenever you jump. It makes movement around areas much quicker, and you're also able to clear gaps you wouldn't usually be able to. You can dash left, right, and backwards to add some variation with them. The second feature this mod adds is Glory Kills. What this means for Borderlands is if you melee an enemy when they have 15% or less health, they will instantly die and drop 5 times their normal loot. In this clip, Savage Lee dropped 1 Herald, but you can potentially get up to 5 per kill. The second mod is the BL2 Exodus mod, and the smallest type of change is that some weapons have new camos. On the other hand, some weapons are completely different. In this case, the grog nozzle is now changed to the booze gun. Some weapons have smaller changes like the Lady Fist with a more balanced critical hit percent, but my favorite part of this mod are the custom enemies added. This one is Krampus, which you can find in the Snowman DLC. This mod is also great because it adds brand new weapons on top of the old ones, so it doesn't replace them. I happen to get the Jumbler, which seems like it could be a really good weapon. The next mod is the Better Spawns and Better Travel. This mod allows you to fast travel straight out of your inventory like you can in Borderlands 3. You can set any keybind you'd like, and once you press it, the fast travel menu pops up. The second feature of this mod is that you're able to spawn at any save station. I really enjoy this mod for farming, and it's also great because you can pair it with almost any other mod. Next up is one of the most popular mods, and it's the BL2 Fix mod. I loaded up a level 30 character to show most of the quality of life features. First off, you have cutscene skip, which saves quite a bit of time. The next time save feature is the ability to skip dialogue. I have mine set at Z, which I believe is the default. You have the ability to press 1 button to fill up all your ammo. A small change auto-selects the catapult instead of the saw because it's faster. Enemies like the Black Queen have a higher chance to spawn, and the drop rates for legendaries increase as you progress to TVHM and UVHM. This mod also gives Iridium a second use. You're able to re-roll mission rewards instead of read-only farming, and blue items only cost 2 Iridium to re-roll, so it's very much worth it. The next mod on the list is the Boss Bar mod. This is a much smaller mod when compared to the last one. Like the name says, it adds a boss health bar onto mini bosses that normally wouldn't have one. This mod can be fun to use when farming a specific boss if you want a larger image of their health bar. It can also be used if you just want to change the look of the game with no actual gameplay changes. The Loot Marker mod is another one that has a small visual change but no major gameplay changes. I got a double legendary drop from Mortar, which is insane. These legendaries are now marked on the minimap, and when you hover over them, it tells you exactly what it is. You're able to customize quite a bit. The sounds the items make, whether there's a sound, and the marker type. Plus, legendary or higher items that you drop yourself also get marked so you won't lose them. The next mod is Photo Mode, which allows you to freeze the game and have a camera that you can move around. Just like some of the past mods, you're able to change the keybinds to whatever you'd like. Once you press P, this is what Photo Mode looks like. It can be used to take cool pictures of your character that you wouldn't usually be able to. You can rotate the camera as well as mess with the speed. You can fly around and explore parts of the map that aren't usually accessible. This is also the most amazing mod for making thumbnails in Borderlands 2. The Python part notifier is next, and what this mod does is tell you what parts are on each item. For guns, it tells you the accessory, barrel, grip, sight, and stock. Grenades are quite a bit easier, but it still breaks down the components. Shields tell you the battery, body, and capacitor, and when looking at class mods, the grade is most important with these. The next mod also relates to weapon and item parts, however, there's a bit more to this one. This mod allows you to take specific parts or an element from one item and put it on another. In the first example, I'm taking the corrosive element from the Dolminator and putting it on the Maggie. The interface for this mod is extremely straightforward. In my case, 6 is the keybind I have for the menu. As you can see, I confirmed it and now I have a corrosive Maggie. If you want to learn more about this mod, check out this video I made. The next feature this mod offers is something that I have dubbed camo swapping. In this example, I want to put the Morningstar's camo on the Trespasser. So I start with the Morningstar and put all of the Trespasser parts on it. Once that's done, confirm with 6, and now you have a Trespasser with the Morningstar camo. The final feature is what this mod was actually made for, slightly improving weapons by adding better parts. In this example, I'm putting the Vladov grip from this Torg launcher onto the Vladov launcher, so it will have a matching grip, improving the quality. The spawn multiplier mod is the last one in the Python SDK category. This mod is one of the easiest to use and adjust. You should see the spawn multiplier, which has a bar that you can drag up to 25 times spawns. In the footage, I had 5 times spawns active, and you can see how crazy it is with just that amount. I wanted to head over to Savage Lee next to show that this mod affects any enemy that can spawn. The final 2 mods before the bonus ones at the end are not Python SDK mods. Instead, they run through Hex Tool. I'll have a video showing how to install it in the description. These mods are more difficult to set up and activate, but once all the Hex Tool nonsense is set up, press whatever button you set in the Hex Tool menu and put the name of the text file in the space and hit enter. After that, it should be up and running. This mod can randomize any enemy aside from the Fight for Sanctuary DLC ones. There are other mods such as the Super Randomizer that does randomize enemies, but at the same time, all the weapons are completely random. I enjoy this because it provides a challenge and a fresh run while keeping the weapons the same. The Reborn mod is the final one on my list. This mod is very similar to the Exodus mod, however, in this one, most of the legendaries are replaced with new weapons. There are also plenty quality of life features because this mod has the community patch included. Another great thing about this mod is that it runs very well in co-op. There is easier farming in co-op because enemies respawn after you travel out of an area. Vending machines have been completely redone, as well as the basic weapon skins themselves. Quest rewards now usually give the option between 2 pieces of gear, and sometimes they can be amazing. Hellfire has gotten 2 legendaries so far during our co-op playthrough, so if you want to see more about this mod, check out these videos or streams. Now before I wrap this video up, I wanted to talk about 5 mods that didn't quite make the list but are still great in their own way. Roguelands is the first mod I wanted to talk about. This is a great mod, and if you like roguelikes in Borderlands, you are most likely gonna like this. I've made 2 videos about this mod and do enjoy it, I just haven't found myself going back to play. Snowbound is the next mod, and this mod is honestly just too recent for me to give it a fair judgment. This mod adds some pretty interesting movement as well as the dark magic element, so if that interests you, check out Snowbound. The next one is Apple's Borderlands cheats, which gives you basic cheat commands. This can be useful if an enemy ever bugs out and you have no way of killing them, especially in the enemy randomizer mod. The Borderlands trivia mod is another unique one that I've made a video on in the past. It's pretty fun to test your knowledge once or twice, but after that it gets pretty stale. The final one on the bonus list is the sliding mod. This is exactly what it sounds like. If you're running and then crouch, you'll do a small slide and that's about it. Okay, that was a total of 18 mods all compiled into one video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. I also want to give a special thanks to Big LMAO RPG for becoming my first member. I hope you did find at least one mod interesting, and if you did, let me know which one you thought was best, or if you've played any of these in the past. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.